Dear grade 8, Miss Samrina is back with another video. Okay, so I'm sure you have watched my previous video as well. Yes, where we have discussed about the concept of development. Yes, हामीले unit 1 को first lesson start गरेका छौं, and where we have already discussed about the concept of development, right? So yes, in this video we are going to discuss about the factors affecting the development process, right? So development के हो त हामीले पढिसक्यो. अब आज हामी पढ्ने छौं what are the factors, yes, that determines or affecting the development process. Okay, so in previous videos we have little bit discussed about those resources, right? Like resources like supply of raw materials, then manpower, financial institutions, right? If those resources can be utilized properly, then a country can be developed. So yes, the resources, like I have said that the resources can be divided into 3 categories, right? 3 categories ma resources like divide गर्न सकिन्छ, जस्तै natural resources, human resources and financial resources, right? They are the 3 factor affecting they determine the development process, right? So let's discuss with natural resources, right? So natural resources means like the resources which are gifted by nature. Yes, they are not man-made. Okay, the resources which are gifted by nature are known as natural resources. Means they are not human made or man made, artificial. Okay, they are found in nature, naturally found in nature, like soil, water, air, geographical features, okay, and mountains, hills, minerals. They are the example of natural resources which determines the development process of a country. Okay, so if a country is rich in natural resources, then a country can be developed. If those resources are utilized properly, effectively and efficiently, then a country can be developed. जस्तै नेपाललाई हेर्नुस् त, नेपाल is rich in natural resources, right? Dense forests, second richest country in water resources, right? Then हामीसँग we have plenty of water resources, minerals, yes, forests, but having those natural resources, why Nepal is not developed than other countries? Because our natural resources haven't been utilized properly. अहिलेसम्म हाम्रो natural resources राम्ररी utilize हुनै सकेको छैन, त्यही भएर नेपाल is lacking behind the development. नेपाल चाहिँ अझै पनि पिछाडी छ development बाट. So natural resources is one of the factors determining the process of development. Another is human resource. Right? Human resources, like every country strives to educate the people, yes, living in their country in order to produce skilled and educated human resources. So सबै countryहरुले त try गरिरहेको हुन्छ to produce skilled human resources, right? So human resources are the manpower. Yes, human resources are manpower, intellectual ability, skill, labor, etc. who can utilize available means and resources in a proper way. To say human resources, yes, if they are educated, if they are trained, yes, they can utilize available means and resources to develop a country. So it is also one of the prime factor, yes, that determines the development process. Yes, human resources, they are manpower, intellectual ability, skill, labor, etc. So only human, yes, they can utilize available means and resources. It means they can carry out developmental activities. उनीहरूले चाहिँ development activities like they can come up with some plans and ideas for the development process of a country. Yes, the lack of human resources, yes, has been seen, yes, on the slow development in many countries. For an example, Nepal. Nepal, due to lack of human resources, we are still behind, or we are backward from development process. Development process बाट हामी अझै पर छौं, अझै पिछाडी छौं. Yes, we have intellectual ability, हामीमा intellectual abilities पनि छ, we have educated manpower, but we are losing them. Yes, our intellectual ability, our intellectual manpowers, they are going abroad. They are preferring to go to abroad for their better future. जहाँ नेपालमा उनीहरूले आफ्नो एजुकेसन लेभलको जब पाउँदैन, then it means we are losing our manpower. So our available means and resources, they are not being utilized effectively. So lack of human resources, yes, has been seen the cause of slow development of a country. So human resources produce garnako लागि, a country should educate them, should provide trainings, yes, and good job opportunities to utilize human resources. And human resources le ke garna sakcha, they can come up with ideas for development process. So human resources is another factor affecting that determines development process. And third one is financial resource. Okay, financial resources are the capital, yes, currency, or financial system. Yes, it is also one of the major factors affecting the development process. Yes, if a country has or the country which has good financial status can develop more quickly and efficiently, yes, compare those countries which whose financial resources or financial status is weak. Okay, so a country which has good financial status, yes, can be developed more quickly and faster to the comparison or compared to those countries whose financial status is poor. So this is the factors which determines whether a country is developed, developing, or least developed. Okay, एउटा country developed हो, developing हो, or least or underdeveloped हो, केले determine गर्दो रहेछ the financial status of a country or economic activities of a country. So financial activities, yes, the financial activities of a country increases with the rise of income and expense levels of the people. कुनै एउटा देशको हैन जनताहरुको उनीहरुको इन्कम सोर्स र एक्सपेन्स हैन एक्सपेन्डिचर कति छ, खर्च कति गर्छ, इन्कम कति गर्छ, त्यसको आधारमा चाहिँ के हुने रहेछ, a country's financial activities is determined. Okay, financial activities determined गर्छ with the rise of income and expense level of people. So financial activities राम्रो भएको देश चाहिँ के हुने रहेछ, छिट्टो डेभलप हुने रहेछ. जस्तै USA, Canada, yes, then England, China, तिनीहरु हामी भन्दा more develop छ. because their financial status is more strong. Yes, हाम्रो चाहिँ के छ like the Nepal is among the poorest and least developed countries in the world. संसार भरिमा को देशहरुमा हैन जति पनि देशहरु छ त्यसमध्येको नेपाल एउटा चाहिँ poorest and least developed country मा पर्छ. Okay, the CIA, yes, Central Intelligence Agency, yes, said that Nepal is heavily dependent on remittance, yes, which amount to as much as 22 to 25% of GDP. Okay, gross domestic product. एउटा देशले वर्षभरि कति प्रोडक्ट गर्छ हैन त्यसको आधारमा चाहिँ नेपाल इज हेभिली डिपेन्डेन्ट अपन रेमिटेन्स हैन जुन मनी हाम्रो आफन्तहरूले विदेश बसेर कमाएर पठाउनु भएको छ हो हाम्रो नेपालको इन्कम सोर्स हैन वान अफ द इन्कम सोर्स अफ Nepal government, yes, or Nepal ko euta income source madheko remittance pani ho, besides taxes that we pay to our government, yes, or other fund ra tax baheko ho. According to CIA, yes, Central Intelligence Agency le bhaneko cha Nepal heavily dependent on remittance. हैन भनेपछि नेपालको टोटल वर्षभरिको प्रोडक्ट अनुसार हैन ग्रॉस डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्ट अनुसार चाहिँ 22 to 25% of income is dependent upon remittance. So Nepal is underdeveloped country, one of the underdeveloped countries in the world. So yes, so to be for the development process, yes, for the smooth development process, yes, those resources plays vital role, yes, natural resources, human resources and financial resources, right? Natural resources, manpower and financial activities, yes, currency or capital, yes, they are the prime factors, yes, affecting the development process. So sabai resources should be utilized in an effective and efficiently. Yes, then a country can develop. Okay, if a country, yes, rich in natural resources, then it can be developed. एउटा देश जुन चाहिँ natural resources मा धनी छ भने जस्तै minerals, forest, soil, water, yes, then a country can be developed, right? हाम्रो नेपाल the second richest country in water resources तर पनि के भइरहेको छ, we are facing many problems, हैन? जुन load shedding problem हामीले face गरिरहेका थियौं in previous years, हैन? Recently Nepal is declared as load shedding free country तर पनि के भइरहेको छ, sufficient electricity we are not getting, right? हाम्रो industries, to run industries we need electricity. तर electricity नै नभएपछि त products पनि कम हुने भयो. So natural resources should be utilized in an effective way. Yes, besides these three factors like natural resources or financial resources and human resources, yes, stable government, yes, visionary leaders, honest politicians, right, and commitment are other factors, yes, determining the process of development of a country. So Nepal किन less developed भइरहेको छ त due to unstable government. Yes, हाम्रो unstable जुन government थियो अहिले after 2072 हैन new constitution promulgation भए अनुसार, yes, we have got our permanent government governing system. तर पनि के भइरहेको छ हेर त, the government's activities, the government's work, yes, चाहिँ के हुन सकेको छैन, effective हुन सकेको छैन. So for the development of a country, it should have stable government, yes, and visionary leaders, as well as honest politicians. Politicians haru pani ta honest hunu paryo ni, yes, honest towards their work. honest towards their responsibilities, so that they can develop a country. Yes, then they can utilize resources. Yes, and our human resources जुन छ हैन जो चाहिँ who are going in other countries further or abroad for their further studies and for employment opportunities. Yes, त्यो चाहिँ नेपालमै बस्ने छ. So for the development of a country, yes, natural resources, financial resources, human resources, as well as stable government, yes, visionary leaders and commitment, yes, they are the other requirement for the development of a country. Okay, so if all these resources come together and work harmoniously, then a country can be developed. So एउटा country develop हुनको लागि हैन financial resources पनि चाहिन्छ, human resources, yes, the intellectual abilities, skilled manpower who can utilize and come up with an ideas, thought about development. Yes, then of course financial status should be good. A country's financial status is good, then it can be developed. So for the smooth development, yes, these things are required for the development. Okay, so yes, this much for today. Yes, in next class I will come up with need of development and some activities. Okay, till then, stay home, stay safe.